It's challenging.
And exciting.
We gotta be a fast thinker.
It's not like any other high school class you'll have taken.
Career pathway programs are a sequence of 4 elective courses that allows students the opportunity to explore a career of interest. The Fire Science program is one of our oldest programs. It's one of our few 2-year programs where students will complete the 4-credit sequence their junior and senior year. There is a strong physical fitness component to the program. So anyone who's very interested in being active, who's not afraid of doing a little climbing and jumping, be perfect for the program. We do expect that you have a 2.5 GPA because of the science component of the EMT program, but it's open to all schools in the county. Transportation is provided for all students from their home school to the Montgomery County Public Safety Training Academy in Rockville.
We have 2 different pathways. First pathway is the firefighter pathway, learning to be a firefighter. The essentials, the background, the basics of how firefighting is conducted.
What we're going to be doing today is donning our gear and our SCBA as usual.
The students are practicing putting on their gear in 60 seconds. We time them because we want them to be prepared. They already have their gear on. Now they're putting on this SCBA. They're putting on their face piece. They're clicking in. Everybody's ready. And they're going into a house fire. They're going into an environment that they cannot breathe normally. So we train them to be proficient and quick within 60 seconds to have this all done. So that way we're not losing valuable time to make that rescue, put that fire out.
Really important.
There is a fair amount of lecture time. And this lecture time is where we capture all the bookwork. We go over PowerPoints, hands-on skills, things like that, where we move out of the classroom into the different props we have. They're performing extrication of a car. What the students are learning is how to take that tool, which we call the jaws of life, to open the door up. The technique that we use in the fire service to free trapped people.
This is a very challenging class, good program. It teaches me the essentials of firefighting and how to use the basics out in the real field.
The flashover simulator simulates a room that totally gets engulfed in flames. So we teach students the signs and symptoms, the dark smoke, the heat, the fingering of the fire. And the students are down below and they see that. They're out of harm's way. We still have some heat there, but they're not up on the floor where everything burns. For the student who wants a challenge, not only is it physical, but it's emotional. Because we put you through a lot of stress. When they go in, they have black smoke. It looks kind of gray out to us, but as they get further in, it's darker smoke. They see a little fire off in the distance in a room. Their job is to put that fire out.
There's always you have that second thought going into the building, but the adrenaline kicks in and it all goes away and you're ready to go inside and fight the fire. It's a great feeling.
Our second pathway is EMS, which is Emergency Medical Services. They're learning how to take blood pressures, vital signs, learning how to assess patients. This is a college-level course, so we recommend seniors taking this.
You're tying in a lot of your theories from your science and your math and your engineering to an applied real-world problem.
We do have a lot of classroom discussions. We'll sit there and go through PowerPoints a lot, but it's also a lot of hands-on. We'll train doing different splints and practicing CPR, bleeding control. We'll all do that on each other, like as classmates. So, and then we'll get tested on that.
I'm not seeing any 8x10s, I'm just seeing a bunch of 4x4s.
If you rod a unit, you need to know the inventory of that unit, because in a split second you need to be able to get the equipment, because life is only seconds.
69 total patients.
The mass casualty exercise you're seeing now is a triage system we use in the county. They're taking the training and skills that they've gotten and now they're putting them to use. How to categorize people from immediate care to less immediate care.
Through this program, we have articulated credit at Montgomery College. Students who are interested in pursuing a career in fire service and fire science management can attend Montgomery College and have up to 11 credits articulated into their AAS program, which then that program is articulated with Universities of Maryland Shady Grove campus, their BS in Fire Science Management. So we are building the connections, we're building the bridges for student success.
Now I see my future. After every call I've run, I've gone home and told my parents everything about it, every single detail, and they're really proud of me for it.
The program's amazing. It really provided them with a good sense of discipline, and so they could kind of see what was expected. It's a great opportunity for them.
It's helped him become a much better person. He fell in love with it when he started, and his schoolwork was better once he started, and you could see a big difference in him.
Engine 1, Engine 2, Truck 1 reported multiple auto fires.
When we graduate our students, we have what we call hot mess. We have emergency medical calls, we have ambulances, we actually run full assignments, and you actually put out fires and stuff like that. You get to use every skill that we taught you on this day. That's where your parents, your family members, and even different VIPs from different places get to come in and see what you've learned. The skills that the EMS folks accomplish over their school year will also help them get into the medical field, whether it be the doctor, the nurse, the paramedic. You know, it is the foundation that they need.
We went on real live emergency calls. We did our assessments. We talked to patients who were actually having an emergency at that point.
Imagine getting that exposure before you go to medical school.
What I want to do is just be a trauma surgeon. So I'm using this as a stepping stone. It's really great. I mean, I'm learning all of the basics, which will really give me a leg up once I go into med school.
You have to communicate.
Critical thinking and communication is essential to every career out there. This is the opportunity to practice it and perfect it prior to leaving high school.
We came from different schools at first, and now that we're together, it's like we're like a family now.
We become buddies and friends, and we help each other out. If someone needs a hand, we give it to them.
You're looking for that great adventure. You're looking to make a difference. Are you someone that likes to help people? With this training, it is about life and death.
You have to stay focused.
It's about you showing up and helping your neighbor.
With a level of pride and I can do this.
Teach you how to make the right decisions and what to do in what situations.
The curriculum is tough.
Very difficult, but very rewarding.